Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Rizal Hassan, and I'm here to introduce one of my latest programs, specially tailored for people who are about to do their viva. So you may be a student who's doing your PhD, you may a student doing your master's program, you may be a degree student, but as long as you have that big presentation to present, this is the program for you. So the name of the program is called Own the Room, whereby I show for now how PhD students prepare themselves for their viva. Yeah. The reason I came up with this program was because there are many people out there who need help in this. It seems that during their studies of their PhD, they've never been prepared to do the viva. Yeah, they may have some what you call it rehearsals and stuff like that, but they've never had comments from a person or persons who can give them comments on how their presentation went and how it can be better. So me being me, I'm here to help you out. Yeah, help you out to do what? Help you out to answer all the questions that you have in your head. Yeah. And these are the normal questions that people ask me. How do I manage my nervousness? I'll show you tips. I'll give you tips. In fact, we'll practice them out. How to get rid of those nervousness, so that when that nervousness gets out of your heart, out of your head, whatever's in your mind will flow. um, how to get all those data which you've been collecting for 4 or 5 years to do your PhD and to come out to come up with a compact um, 45 minutes 1 hour presentation. Sometimes it's just a 15-minute viva. Imagine 4 or 5 years work compacted into a 15-minute presentation. How do you do that? I'll show you how. Yeah. How to get all those words in your head to get it out so it flows. And do you really need to defend your thesis? How do you defend your These are other questions, and those questions and more will be answered in my program. Yeah. Now, what's the program all about? The program is based, yeah, on your room. It's based on my Take Charge Learning Facilitator system. Now, this Take Charge Learning Facilitator system has been around for about 15 years. It's a system which I use to show people how to present at my standards. Yeah? And out of that program, we create what we call professional learning facilitators, people who present knowledge at my standards. We'll talk about the PLF shortly, but in this Own Your Room program, I'll show you how to use all the skills and knowledge in the learning facilitator system so that you'll be able to use it in your 15-minute viva. Yeah. Among the things that we'll cover is the how to master the 60-second defense. Yeah. Thinking on your feet. How sometimes we tend to go I always say the more fillers that come out of your mouth, your credibility goes down the drain. And so how to get rid of those fillers? How to read your examiners so that you will be able to present as per what they understand and how they understand stuff. How do you do that? I'll show you how. Yeah, the how. Yeah. So let's talk about the how. Um, in my session, it'll take about 3 hours, 30 minutes. Yeah. The uh, own your room, own the room program. It takes about 3 hours, 30 minutes. And in that 3 hours, 30 minutes, you come as if you're about to present your viva. So you come to present your thesis, yeah, your 50-minute presentation, as if you're doing it for real. So you got to really dress up on that day. You're really going to prepare whatever props you have, you bring it, yeah, and then you present. And after that 15 minutes, I'll give you comments. I will be auditing you about the things that you did good and all about the things that you did not. And how can you improve? And I'll show you how. I'll give you feedback then live. Yeah. And then based on that feedback, you have the choice to just take that feedback and go home. But you also have a choice to work on that feedback with me at that moment of time. Yeah. And represent again. So that's what we're going to cover in that 3 hour 30 minutes. To give you a breakdown, how I break down that 3 hour 30 minutes, more or less here. Yeah. In the first 15 minutes, you present and then you'll be audited. Yeah. And I'll give you live feedback that would take about 2 hours or so. Wow. Yeah. From a 15-minute presentation, 2 hour feedback. You'll be surprised about the things that you will learn within those 2 hours about yourself and about how things that you can improve. Yeah. And then based on that feedback, then again, you have that choice to take all that feedback and go home or sit with me and improve. Yeah. Redo your presentation based on the feedback I gave and then represent back to me. Yeah. So that more or less takes about 3 hours, 30 minutes. So it's not a 1 day kind of program. It's more of a 3 hour, 30 minutes workshop. More questions you ask, the more time we take, but it's okay. Yeah, as long as you want to learn, I'll be there to take you through. The fee, well, the fee is 200 ringgit per person, and if you bring a friend along, you get a 50 ringgit discount. Your friend gets a 50 ringgit discount. The more people you bring, the more discounts. More discounts you have. Yeah. Um, I'm here to help. So I'm not here to, because there's so many people out there who have all the knowledge in the world, yet when they present that knowledge, they practically destroy the knowledge. So imagine after 4 or 5 years doing your viva, all that hard work, and suddenly presenting that hard work in the most mundane way, you've totally destroyed your 4 or 5 years of hard work. So I really, really want to help you out to present it in the way it should be presented. Yeah. In the standards that it should be presented, in the standards that would match all that 4 or 5 years of hard work that you had. Yeah. A little bit about me. I've been in the business of facilitating knowledge for the past 20 years in 9 countries. I help professors present their material, yeah, among other things. So imagine what I can do to help you out. Yeah. Um, I'm the founder of the PLF, the Professional Learning Facilitators, and we're about 5,000 strong around the world. And these are people who learn from me how to present knowledge at my standards. Now, when I say at my standards, on the third day of my PLF program, if they fail the audit, I would practically burn their certificate to that extent. Yeah. I'm also a master practitioner of NLP, hypnosis, hypnotherapist. I'm also a body language profiler. And these skills will actually help you in your presentation, especially, for example, reading your examiners, who they are, how to be able to present their language. When I say their language, for example, let's say your examiner is a visual person, then you need to speak more visually. If that person is an auditory person, you need to tone down, and the way you speak to an auditory person will be different. You need to have elements of visual and auditory and kinesthetic in your presentation, that regardless who your examiners are, your presentation will make sense to them. and I'll show you how. Yeah. So here's your plan of action. Number one, register register with me by scanning the code, which I'm going to show you shortly. Then you get to choose the dates that I would give you, or if you have a date in mind where you know that you're free on that particular date, then you can suggest, and we'll match our calendars accordingly. I'll give you the bank details, of course. And when all that's all set, you prepare for your presentation and show up. Yeah, show up on that day. Here's the code. Ready? Take out your cameras and scan the code. That's this code. That's my WhatsApp number actually. Yeah. By scanning the code, you practically automatically have my WhatsApp number on your phone. Um, then in the next slide is another code which you can scan to find out everything about me via LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. Yeah. I look forward to your registrations. I look forward to helping you out. I look forward to being able to be with you in your journey for a successful Viva. Yeah. Take care. Assalamualaikum.